How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Anon, and I wanted to take a moment to address you guys directly in video form concerning how things have been going lately. I'm sure few of you have noticed that I have been considerably less active in the past few weeks than I have been ever. For the past 5 years, I've basically streamed every day that I possibly can, with very, very, very few exceptions. I would go a couple days, take a break, but I'd always be back. And here lately, I've gone really a month or so without doing anything. No videos, no streams, no nothing. And I wanted to address that and tell you guys what all's going on and why that is. So the first thing that I will say is that I may sound a little off. I'm not sick, but I do have some drainage issues, so I am losing my voice a little bit. So if my voice becomes weaker as the video goes on, I do apologize for that. Also, I've got a little bit of Trapper gameplay for you in the background, just so you guys have something to look at that is not my ugly face. The one thing that I will say about this gameplay is that when I finally down this David that you guys see on screen, I accidentally open a locker instead of picking him up, and in that moment I had a huge facepalm moment. I literally facepalmed in the middle of the game. So you'll know the moment when you see it, because it comes out of nowhere. With that being said, though, I do want to address where I've been, what I've been doing, and what you guys can expect from me as we go on into the future. Now, as I said, I have not been streaming at all the past couple weeks, if not an entire month at this point. And because I haven't been streaming, there haven't been any videos either. Now, what I have been doing, or what I did just before I took this hiatus, was I did record a few games just to have as a backup. So if I'm not mistaken, the Oni patch just dropped today, which means that this gameplay is dated. It's old. So I apologize for that, and if there are videos to come, they will likely be dated also. So let's get right to the meat and potatoes of this. Down and facepalm moment. Literally facepalm myself in this moment. This was hilarious. And I didn't notice the basement. I should have, but regardless. Back to what I was saying. I'm so bad about tangents, man. So bad about tangents. So the meat and potatoes of this is some things have been happening IRL that have taken a lot of my time. The first and foremost being that I got a new job. As many of you are aware, I have been working retail for the past over 4 years. And that, because of the schedule that I was on working retail, I was able to stream often. However, I do have a new job. The new job has me on a morning shift, working from 7:30 to 5, but realistically until the job is done. which means there's really not a consistent time that I leave. But that also means that in order to get the sleep that I need for my job, I cannot stream during my normal time. Now, it's only recently been confirmed that I've gotten this job. This is, I started my training this week, and today is the 3rd of December. Now, of course, you've also got the shenanigans around Thanksgiving and stuff, so that contributes to the hiatus too. But a lot of it has to do with this new job. Right now, the plan is to work this new job and work part-time in retail, which means that I will get to work at 7:30, and then I will go to my other job in retail from 5:30 to 10, which means I will get home and I will go to sleep. Once again, leaving zero time to do this, and I'm going to be straightforward and honest with you guys. This is one of, if not my favorite thing to do. I love doing this. This has been a passion project for me for many years now, and I was beginning to come to a point where I knew there would be a time where I couldn't do it. I certainly couldn't do it the way I always used to anymore. But I was becoming more and more suspicious that I would just have to stop altogether. Now, that is not at all what I want to do, and if I can at all avoid it, I will. But the past couple weeks have made me skeptical that that is a possibility. The other possibility that I have is that I can quit my retail job and pursue the new job in a more. Right now, it is a part-time position, and I will be on call, which is the other thing that's throwing a monkey wrench into this. But I can pursue more hours with that job and not work in retail anymore, which would be fantastic. But even if I were to decide to do that, which I'm not sure that I will just yet, but even if I decided to do that, that would, even if I had the time to stream or make videos, that means that if I were to stream it, it would never be at the same time that I always did, or that I always used to. So things are changing, and they have changed. There are some things that have changed that won't go back to the way they were. And things are coming that will cause further change. One of the other things that has changed is, as some of you are aware, I am getting married to my fiance, obviously. But I am getting married, and the original plan was to get married in April of 2020. Due to financial issues, we are having to delay things, which is a driving point of the new job in general. They're just things that have to happen, that need to happen, that I'm not in a position to. They just put me in a position where I can't continue the way I always used to. So with all that being said, I want to stress again that I don't ever want to stop doing this. It is going to be infinitely more difficult, but I do want to continue to do this. To what extent I will be able to do this, I don't know yet. Despite my hiatus, I still have a great deal of time that I need to figure out what all this is going to entail and what all I'm going to be able to do. The other big thing we're planning on doing in the future is buying a home, and I'm going to start living with my fiance before we get married, which will be a huge transition, and that will be another roadblock when it comes to this. I don't know what kind of effect that will have on this, which is a damn shame. Dead by Daylight has recently reignited my interest, and there are games that are coming out specifically in February, but certainly in the future, that I am very interested in getting into and diving into very thoroughly. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to dedicate the time that I would like to that. Basically, where I'm at is, if I'm going to continue doing this, it appears that I will have to stop streaming. And I will have to resort to only the post-commentary recordings. The main reason why streaming at 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the morning worked so well is because everyone was asleep and it was quiet and nobody was on the internet, bogging the internet down, and I was able to do this with very little impeding that effort. But the way things are going is it's going to change that, and I can't guarantee that I can stream, or even if I did stream with the kind of quality and depth and mostly quality that I would prefer. So it appears that, at least for now, we will have to resort to only doing the post commentary or even live commentary, but only a few games at a time, which will make things difficult, but not impossible. I'm not quite sure where and how to end this video. I was kind of hoping that I could avoid making this video at all, which is why I haven't really said anything prior to this moment. But I do want to let you guys know what all's going on and where I've been and why things are occurring the way they are. And I don't want you guys to be surprised if it turns out that I disappear. So, yeah. I feel like there was more to say, but I feel like if I let myself ramble on too much, I'll make an unreasonably long video, and it'll just be me repeating myself for 20-30 minutes. So I think that's going to have to be a wrap, guys. If not altogether, then the vast majority of it. And that pains me to say, but unfortunately that's the situation that I'm in. I'm going to try my best to continue to bring you guys the content that you guys have been seeing, maybe in all likelihood in a substantially smaller quantity, But hopefully I can make it work. So thank y'all for watching. Really do appreciate it. As always, I love y'all. God bless. And I'll catch y'all later. Hopefully. Peace, y'all.